Half of America is quietly emptying out, and barely anyone is paying attention. Entire states are losing residents by the thousands, turning once thriving towns into forgotten zip codes. Schools are closing, hospitals are shutting down, and local businesses are disappearing, leaving behind empty main streets and fading communities. These aren't ghost towns from history books. They're happening right now, in real time. Some of these states were once booming with promise, places people moved to for opportunity, community, and a better life. But now, those same people are packing up and heading out. Whether it's due to rising living costs, extreme weather, limited jobs, or just feeling completely disconnected, millions of Americans are quietly saying, enough is enough. And while some states are bursting with growth and energy, others are silently fading into the background. This isn't just a population shift. It's a national trend that reveals where America is heading next. In this video, we're breaking down the 10 states that people are leaving behind, and why. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you want to stay updated on the truth about where people are going and where they're fleeing from. Number 1. Alaska, the frontier's exodus. Alaska may look like a paradise for adventurers, but living there is a different story. In 2025, brutal winters, isolation, and sky-high costs of basic goods have pushed many residents to the edge. The state's economy, once fueled by oil, has taken a hit in recent years, leading to job losses and fewer opportunities. Remote villages struggle to maintain services, and access to healthcare can mean traveling hundreds of miles. For many, the beauty just isn't worth the struggle anymore. Number 2. Wyoming, the empty state. Wyoming already had the smallest population in the US, and it's getting even smaller. As coal declines and young people move to cities with better job prospects, the state faces a slow fade. With limited economic diversity and very few urban centers, Wyoming struggles to hold on to its future workforce. The wide-open spaces that once symbolized freedom now feel like isolation to many residents, especially those in remote towns with few amenities. Number 3. Montana, big sky, small growth. Montana's scenic charm hides a troubling reality: limited infrastructure, slow economic development, and shrinking communities. While some towns attract retirees and remote workers, many younger residents are heading out in search of more opportunity. Towns that once thrived on mining and timber are now shadows of themselves. The state's growth rate has noticeably slowed down, revealing the cracks under the surface. Number 4. North Dakota, the Great Decline. North Dakota experienced a boom during the oil surge, but the buzz has faded. Today, economic instability and a lack of amenities are pushing residents out. Small towns are struggling to keep schools open as families leave. Young people, in particular, are seeking better education, jobs, and lifestyle elsewhere, leaving behind aging communities and empty neighborhoods. Number 5. South Dakota, the quiet exodus. While cities like Sioux Falls are growing, the rural heart of South Dakota is slowly fading. Aging populations, limited access to healthcare and education, and harsh winters are driving people away. Family farms are disappearing, and small towns are consolidating schools and services to stay afloat. It's a silent shift that's reshaping the state's identity. Number 6. Vermont, the Green Mountain Decline. Vermont saw a small boom during the pandemic, but that trend reversed quickly. The cost of living remains high, housing is limited, and the job market can't keep up with demand. Tourism brings in visitors, but many can't afford to stay. As a result, many who moved in are now moving out, and longtime residents are leaving too. Number 7. Maine, the Pine Tree State's shrinkage. Maine might be known for its lobster and lighthouses, but it's facing a demographic crisis. It has one of the oldest populations in the country and minimal population growth. Rural hospitals are closing, and young workers are moving to more dynamic states. Rising housing costs and a lack of economic mobility are forcing many locals to seek opportunity elsewhere. Number 8. Nebraska, the hollowing heartland. Nebraska's rural counties are drying up. With over half its counties losing population, the state is becoming more and more centered around just a few cities. Many small towns are losing post offices, grocery stores, and even law enforcement coverage. The gap between urban and rural Nebraska continues to grow, leaving vast regions behind. Number 9. New Hampshire. Cracks in the Granite State. Despite its charm, New Hampshire is battling aging demographics and declining birth rates. Its economy is stable, but many young professionals are leaving for states with bigger cities and more cultural energy. Colleges are reporting lower enrollment, and the workforce is shrinking. It's a slow bleed that could reshape the state's future. Number 10. Kansas. The Sunflower State's shadow. Kansas has one of the highest rates of rural depopulation in the nation. Small towns continue to lose young residents to cities or out-of-state opportunities. Aging infrastructure, school closures, and hospital shortages are making life harder for those who remain. Limited job options and fewer schools are all signs of a state struggling to keep its people. These aren't just stats on a screen. They're real places with real people who once believed they had a future where they stood. Families who built lives in small towns now find themselves surrounded by empty homes, shuttered schools, and silence where there used to be laughter and community. For many, the decision to leave isn't easy. It's heartbreaking. But when opportunity disappears, when the nearest hospital is hours away, when the job market dries up, or when you no longer feel safe in your own neighborhood, leaving becomes the only option left. What we're seeing isn't just a few people chasing big city dreams. It's a massive, quiet migration fueled by frustration, exhaustion, and survival. Entire regions are being redefined, not by policy or politics, but by people making tough choices every single day. Some are chasing better schools for their kids. Others are looking for affordable housing, access to healthcare, or simply a place that feels alive again. And what's left behind? Aging infrastructure, fewer workers, dying main streets. The very heart of America's small-town identity is at risk. And most of the country isn't even paying attention. We celebrate booming metros while ignoring the places that made this country what it is. The farmlands, the mill towns, the rural communities that once held the backbone of America. But now they're being left behind, and fast. So here's the question. Have you felt this shift where you live? Have you thought about relocating? Or maybe you already have. What are you seeing in your community? Are things improving or slowly slipping away? We want to hear your thoughts. Drop a comment below and share your story. Where you're from, where you're going, or why you've decided to stay. And if this video opened your eyes to what's really happening across the country, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. We're going deeper into the hidden trends shaping America's future. One state, one city, and one voice at a time.